can't do the money one, especially like ripping up $1. I don't care if it's $1. I'm saving that.
How is going to date Loyalist Kingdom? My name's Dwayne.
My name's Jasmine.
We're Dwayne and Jazz. Today we have you top 20 easy magic tricks anyone can do.
I bet you if we try this,
it's gonna be an epic
it's gonna be a
I know
fail.
we can't do it probably. We'll see. So this is by Be Amazed. Make sure you check their channel out and subscribe to their channel.
I thought you said Be Amazed.
That's what it says. Be Amazed.
No, not Be Amazed. Like the letter BMA, like an award show.
Let's stop on it.
It's probably going to be beyond you, but that doesn't mean you can't impress your friends with some less resource-heavy magic tricks. These tricks include classics like making a coin disappear or bending a paperclip with your mind. What's more, most of them only take a few minutes to learn. A bad thing.
I'm gonna try some of these. I promise.
Number 20. Turn paper into cash. Magic always looks more impressive with fire. Of course, we always urge caution when adding anything flame-related to a trick. For this one, you'll need a piece of paper, a fire lighter, and some cash. Hold the piece of paper in your hand.
I don't know, the cash part might
get
get
fire.
not
Flick
set
your wrist,
on
and
fire.
hey, presto! And in its place, you have a 20-pound note. Here's how it's done. First, fold the banknote in half 3 times as shown. Then, hide it in the palm of your hand. Now, light the paper as normal. While the audience are distracted by the flame, all you have to do is push the banknote to the front of your thumb. Simple. This trick works best when your audience doesn't know what you're doing.
It'll be bad if you drop the 20.
Yeah, that'll be...
The levitating card trick. The levitating card trick is another very easy piece of magic. All you need is a pack of cards and some fingers. Let's hope you still have yours. Place your index finger on top of the deck of cards. Lift it up, and using the awesome powers of your mind,
You just use your fingers, right?
This card will always be the one placed at the back of the deck, and with good reason. To do the trick, simply hold your pinky finger against the deck in the middle of the card, while your index finger rests against the top like shown. Raise your hand, and the card should move with it. Number 18. The disappearing crayons.
Now I want to see that one because I don't know how he did that.
Crayons. Hold it out in front of the audience. Before their very eyes, you're going to make the crayons inside the box disappear. Wave your hand over the crayons in a suitably theatrical manner, and suddenly, poof, the crayons are gone. To get the crayons back, all you have to do is turn the box over, and the crayons have magically reappeared. This is a little trickier than some of the tricks in this video. It requires some basic arts and craft skills. You can't do this trick with any old box of crayons. The crayons are cut in half and glued to a few popsicle sticks, or whatever you have that suits as shown. When putting the crayons inside the box,
you hold it with your finger.
About halfway up the box to keep the crayons in place. When you want them to disappear,
just
simply release the pressure on the box, and the crayons will slip to the bottom of the box. Once you turn the box over, the crayons reappear. Number 17.
That's cool. I'm gonna try that.
This is one of a host of classic coin tricks you've probably seen
movies
dozens of times before. In this particular case, you're gonna hold the coin in one hand. Place your other hand over the coin. Remove it, and the coin is gone. Place your hand over the other hand again, and what's that? The coin is back, but this time in your other hand. As you might have guessed, this involves a little bit of sleight of hand. Once you place your second hand over the one with the coin in it, simply place the coin in between your index finger, holding it there.
Oh wow!
Now, to make the coin reappear, all you have to do
I'm gonna mess that up and drop the coin
and show it to your hopefully astonished fans. Number 16, disappearing match trick. Next, we're gonna make
these
a
all look
or
cool,
toothpick disappear, whichever you have. This is another really simple trick that, if carried out right, is really effective. Hold a match in your hand. Open your hand dramatically, as if you've thrown the match clear with your mind. Now, as if catching the match from out of thin air, close your hands.
That one was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
That's cool.
Repeat this as many times as you like. It'll amaze your audience every time. All you have to do is take the match to your thumb, as shown. Bend the top of your thumb downwards to put the match on display, and simply straighten your thumb to
That just blew me, because I'm like, how in the world did that happen?
It's so simple, right?
He got tape on it.
Lick the back of your thumb between the knuckle and nail when the audience is distracted, and squeeze the match against your thumb tightly. It should create some temporary adhesive so that it will hold long enough for you to at least perform this trick once.
Wow.
Number 15, disappearing coin trick off table. Some more coin trickery now. This time, we're gonna make a coin disappear through a table. First, place the coin on a flat surface. Drop your hand over the coin and concentrating really,
and then it's gonna suction
really
up,
hard.
suction on
your
like onto your hand, right?
Back
that money vanish while rubbing your palm back and forth over the coin. What you're really doing by rubbing the coin is actually inching it slowly to the edge of the table.
Oh.
And then your wrist.
Well, how do you get it back?
Where it will magically fall off and
Right, how
disappear
do you
onto
get
the
it
floor.
back?
It helps if you do this trick in a carpeted room.
Oh,
Number
so you don't
14.
hear it drop already.
Magic liquid through a plastic cup trick. This is another trick that requires a little bit of advanced preparation.
These are cool. I'm
Drop
trying
a
to.
plastic
I'll
cup
probably
filled
make a
with
video
liquid,
trying to do all
preferably
these.
colored liquid, into the other one, and if your powers are working at full capacity, the liquid from the first cup should magically appear in the second one, as if the liquid has passed right through the first cup. To do this trick, you actually need 3 plastic cups. Cut the bottom of the third cup and fill that with liquid. Mix with some food coloring. Place it on the bottom of the second, completely empty cup, making it look like it's filled with liquid. Drop this cup into the first one. The base from the third cup should fall off into the first cup and disappear into the liquid, making it look as if the liquid has passed from one
Oh,
cup
that's
to
why you
the
have
other.
to color it. Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
would you see it?
13. A wine glass and coin trick. This is another perennial favorite of magicians the world over. You're going to take a wine glass, put a cloth over it, or
Smash it.
simply place your hands around its top and slide it over a coin. The coin, as if by magic,
Okay.
will vanish. It
That
is
was
important
dope.
for this trick to work that it occurs on colored paper. It is this paper that is the secret to its success. Beforehand, you'll have cut out a circular piece of the colored paper and glued it to the top of the wine glass. So when you slide the glass over the coin, it looks like it has vanished when really it's
Yeah.
hidden
Oh
underneath
my
the colored
God.
paper. Slide the glass
I
away,
feel so.
and look.
Stupid, right?
I feel so duped.
Number 12. Signed card trick.
Just don't tell me.
Oh,
Oh,
We've
the
been
signed
working on
card
tricks
tricks.
thus
Oh,
far,
that,
So
yeah.
let's address that issue right now. For this trick, you'll need a deck of cards, a marker, and a see-through bag. Get your participant to pull out a card from the deck, and, without showing it to you, sign the card and place it back in the deck. The cards will be placed into the see-through bag and sealed. Give the bag to your participant to hold. With a born entertainer's flourish, you're going to pull their signed card from out of the bag without actually damaging the plastic. Impossible, right? Well, obviously not. The trick here is to palm the card once the person has placed it back into the deck. To do this, simply cut the pack of cards so that there is a break in it.
Oh.
Shift the cards so that the person's card is on top as shown. The card
Oh.
is then palmed.
You gotta be
as
fast
you
with
misdirect
this.
the
Yeah, you
audience's
do.
attention with a question like, how many cards are in a deck? Once the participant holds the bag,
Mm.
you scratch your face.
It's
and
already
lick the
out.
back of the card, which is then stuck to the other side of the bag. So it's never actually inside the plastic. Once it comes
Wow.
time to pull it out of the bag, all you have to do is pull it off the back of the bag. Make sure
Wow.
you gotta do this so fast for
Number
people
11.
not to
I
see
know,
this.
you gotta
With
practice.
an index
Yes.
card.
You gotta
This
practice.
is another really simple trick that you can do with a regular old pencil and an index card. What you're going to do is break that pencil with the card. Get your delightful assistant to hold the pencil tightly. Swipe down with the card, and the pencil should break in two. Of course, you can't actually break the pencil with a piece of card, but what you're actually doing is quickly straightening your index finger as you swipe. And it's this that does the damage. It could hurt a little, but it's all worth it.
I was gonna say, it's not gonna hurt your finger?
Just make sure to apply ample power to your swipe. Number 10. The
And I guess the
torn
person
corner
wouldn't,
card
wouldn't
trick.
see your finger. It's going so
If
fast.
you're feeling a little hungry, here's a trick that will astonish people and seemingly fill your stomach a little. Your assistant picks a card, you tear it a little, at the corner, then you bite it off, chew down on the card, and swallow it. Then go to your wallet, and look what's inside. It's the bit of the card that you have just eaten. To pull this one off, you need a duplicate card. So
Yeah,
access
like
the
you
two
need
decks.
two.
For best effect, use a picture card, like the King of Diamonds,
Mm-hmm.
so you can tear both at identical places, say where the King's crown stops. Take the torn piece of card and put it in your wallet. Then, force the duplicate card on your spectator. There are multiple ways you can do this. Now, all you have to do is tear the card in the exact same way you tore the previous one. You don't actually have to eat the piece of the king. Instead, simply tuck the corner behind the card, as shown, as you bring it to your mouth. Set the card down so the corner is hidden. Then, go to your wallet and complete the trick. Number 9.
But how you supposed to know which
Bend the
card they
paperclip
pulled?
with your
That's what I'm
mind.
saying.
I don't know. The
Bending
trick?
the
I don't know.
paperclip with your mind is not as difficult as it sounds. In fact,
I might
it's
do this one.
remarkably easy and it requires surprisingly little psychic abilities. Take
Try
a
it on
normal paperclip,
Josh.
flatten it out, and then hold it straight in front of you. This trick is all about perspective. The paperclip shouldn't be completely straight. However, when you hold it in front of you,
And you
it
just
should
turn it
look
a
like
little
it
bit.
is. To bend it, simply roll it ever so slightly
Yep.
between your fingers.
I know that
making it
one.
look like you're bending the paperclip with your mind,
Mhm.
when in reality, you're just
just
rotating
turning
it a
it.
little. Number 8.
That's cool.
Magic chalk powder. For this, you'll need some chalk and an assistant's hands.
I just thought of chalk zone.
Preferably attached to their body.
Chalk zone was
Get
lit.
your
Oh my
assistant
God.
to hold their hands out in front of them, face down. Make sure to place them exactly where you want them to be.
Magic
Put some
box of
chalk on your
chalk.
hand.
Yes,
Rub
that
it
was
some
lit.
more until the chalk has disappeared. Finish by blowing on your hand to magically transfer the chalk that was there into your helper's hand. Now turn your assistant's hands over, and the chalk should have magically jumped to their palm. The trick here is in the placement of the assistant's hands. Rub some chalk on your fingers in advance of the trick. Once you reposition their hands, you're also
just rub it on
transferring the
there.
chalk to their palm. Everything after this is mere showsmanship. Number 7. Disappearing coin trick.
I
This
can't
is another
believe how
twist on the classic
easily
vanishing
Yeah, I
coin
know.
trick.
these are
For
done.
this variant, you need a glass of water, a coin, of course, and a piece of cloth. Put the coin under the cloth, and then hold it over the water. Tap it once, maybe twice, for effect. Remove the cloth, and the coin is gone. What you need to do to make this trick magic is hold a transparent coin replacement, like the glass of a watch face, in your hand, and swap it out for the coin before you actually place it underneath the cloth, like shown. So when you let go of what is supposed to be the coin, the transparent object drops into the water completely
That's a little bit too
unnoticed.
difficult.
Or
I'll mess that up.
I know you messed that up.
6. Disappearing ring. Ever wanted to make a ring disappear? Here's how. Place the ring on your index
I
finger.
do that
Wave
naturally.
your other magic
But-
hand in front of it. The ring is
just
gone. A second wave and
grab
it's back
it.
again.
Yeah.
All you have to do to make this trick magic is simply swap fingers. When you wave your hand, you swap your index finger for your middle finger,
Oh.
and then swap them back again to make the ring reappear. Who knew magic was so easy?
Right.
Number 5.
But wouldn't you see that it's a different
Magic slap
finger?
card trick.
Mm.
I would
Now
think.
we're going back to card tricks. Get your assistant to pick a card, any card. Look at it and put it back anywhere in the deck. Then, give them the pack of cards. Now, you're going to slap the cards out of the person's hand until the only card that remains
What?
is incredibly the very card they picked. To do this,
That looks too
you have to
difficult.
keep control of the card when it's put back into the deck, ensuring that it winds up at the bottom of the pack. Once it's there, the rest is fairly straightforward. Make sure they hold the deck of cards relatively loosely, and in this specific way, as shown, with their thumb and index finger. Once you slap the pack of cards, they will naturally fall until you are only left with one. It might require a little bit of
Practice.
practice to know
Yeah.
exactly how hard to hit the cards.
'Cause I'm
Number
like, how?
4.
Like, what if one
Anti-gravity.
stays up there?
Right.
Now we're gonna do something really cool. We're gonna make a ring defy gravity. Take a piece of elastic, break it, and thread it through the ring. Hold it in an angle like so, and using all the power of your mind, make that ring go up. It's actually a pretty easy trick to pull off. Hold one end of the elastic
gotta
at
twist
its
it,
edge,
right?
while with the other end, you're actually going to leave quite a bit of the elastic resting in your palm. Then stretch the elastic so it looks like it's at its full length. Now all you're going to do is pull the elastic upwards, releasing it slowly, to make it look like the ring is defying gravity. Number 3. Levitating money trick.
He got like
This
tape
trick,
on his hand
it
or
appears
something.
that all you're doing is taking a standard
It looks
note
like it,
and
or he, like,
folding
wet
it.
his
Then,
finger.
for added
Mhm.
suspense, the note is balanced between both your thumbs, and ever so slowly, it is left suspended in the air. The illusion makes it seem like the note is levitating on its own, but obviously it isn't. The note is then unwrapped and inspected. This trick is super simple. All you have to do is take a coin and hide it in your palm. As you take the note to start folding it, simply
What?
slide the coin behind it and fold the note over the coin. Now, all you have to do is slowly balance it on your thumb. Once you're done levitating the bill, flip
What?
it upside down and release the pressure on the coin so that the coin falls back into your hand. Number
That's
2.
too hard to do.
Disappearing
For
foil
us.
coin trick.
I'll get the coin
This
stuck
is a
in the middle and
delightfully simple
everything.
trick that looks wonderful if pulled off correctly. Take a coin and a piece of paper. Place the coin inside the piece of paper, and then, nice and slowly, fold the paper over until it is nothing more than a scrunched up piece of paper. Did the coin disappear? Well, the truth, as ever, is a little more prosaic. There never was a coin to begin with. What you do is
What?
take some tinfoil and make an impression of the coin. In the US, a quarter will work. For British magicians, you'll probably want to use a 10p coin. Trim around the edge of the foil with scissors, so you have a foil quarter. At a distance, it should be really hard to tell the difference between the real and
So you,
fake
yeah,
coin.
you
From
can't be
here,
close
the
up
rest
on
is
it
simple.
then.
Number 1. Torn and
What is up with
restored
all these money
dollar bill
tricks?
trick.
I want to
It's hurting
save
my
my
soul.
money.
We're gonna destroy some money. Well, not really. Take a note, tear it
Mr.
straight
Krabs
down
would
the
be
middle,
crying.
then do it again and again. So you now have half a dozen or so torn pieces. Rub the bits together until eventually the bill is restored. So how is it done? All you need are 2 of the same denominations of note and some glue. Or rubber cement. Super glue might ruin your notes and make them unspendable. Fold one of the bills in half and line it up with the back of the other bill. As shown, run some rubber cement around the outer edge of the bill. Just the outer edge.
Rubber
The
cement?
second bill goes on top. Press it into place with 2 flaps, as shown. Now you can start tearing the first bill from just about where the fold is. Tear it some more to make sure your audience are convinced you have torn the money. Slide the torn pieces into the pocket created when you glued the 2 notes together. Start rubbing, which is really you just moving the pieces into the pocket. Maneuver the bill into a Z shape, showing the slide that hasn't been glued. Straighten the note with a flourish. You can even show them the other side, being careful to hold the note in such a way as to hide the crease. There you go.
How in the
20 tricks
you
to amaze
okay?
and astound friends. Loved
Wow.
ones.
To do these tricks,
Practice.
you have to be so good. You have to do this thing
That's
like
sleight of hand.
100 times and be super duper fast and make sure that your audience is at a certain
Angle.
length between you. Because
Practice. You gotta practice these. Cause I would be
I would
messing this
fail.
up.
I would
Yep.
be failing with all the ones with the coins and everything and the money.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be losing at those because I drop stuff
Yeah.
a lot. So you'll be hearing the coin fall and everything. To be like, what is that? Like, no.
No,
You
yeah.
look here.
You can pay attention.
But like, I think I could do like the card ones. 'Cause I play spades. So.
Yeah, the cards one seems like the
I
most-
could probably do the card ones, but I can't do the money ones.
Right.
Especially like ripping up $1. I don't care if it's $1. I'm saving that.
But anyway, guys, please comment below. Subscribe.
Don't forget to like
Subscribe.
and share.
More guys. Deuces.
Business.